What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, so LeBron James on this show that I will never watch called Starting Five talked about his favorite subject, of course, himself. And when talking about himself, he said that there is a very important component, an activity. There's a very important component to his plan as far as what he does to prepare himself for the grind of an NBA season, and something that he does, an activity that he engages in, that has been a major factor in his success, and it is sleep. In particular, he said about sleep, so, quote, sleep is the best recovery that you can have. It's basically equivalent to you putting your phone in a charger when you go to bed. Am I able to do it every single night? Of course not. But if you try to get the most sleep that you can get, that is the only way that you're going to get back to 100%. And I read somewhere that LeBron tries to get about 12 hours of sleep a day. He tries to sleep about 8 or 9 hours at night, and he naps for about 3 hours during the day. Now, most of us can't get that type of sleep because we're not millionaires or billionaires. A lot of us are slaves to our jobs. But there is truth to this. I'll give him that. There's truth to sleep. Now, do some people need more sleep than others? I believe that's the case. But I don't think that most people can survive, at least for a long period of time, on just 2 or 3 hours of sleep a night. I read that Kobe Bryant, when he was younger, would only get about 3 to 4 hours of sleep a night. Same thing with Michael Jordan. But I think as they got older, I remember Kobe admitting as he got in interviews before his tragic demise, I remember him saying as he got older, he kind of had to start getting more sleep. That happens to everybody, even the great ones. But generally speaking, sleep is important to your health. I know personally that sleep is. Give me 1 second. Weird ass ringtone, I know it. But anyway, sleep is important as far as staving off hypertension. Sleep is important when it comes to obesity. There's a correlation between not getting enough sleep and not losing weight. It affects what your body's metabolic rate. Sleep is important when it comes to even developing diseases long-term, such as diabetes and heart disease. So it is important. Now that I got all that out the way, let's be real here. We all know that that's bullshit as far as why he's still playing at a high level. Okay? I'm not going to say what it is, what I'm thinking and what we all thinking. I think the image kind of alludes to it, I guess. This image might allude to a little bit of what I'm thinking in my head. I can't, I don't want to go into specifics. Maybe I'm beating around the bush a little bit here, but let's just say there's a reason why he don't want to disclose how much money he spends per year as far as, let's just say, items that he utilized to help him have the energy and the stamina to play with, frankly, young men young enough to be his son. Hell, there are players in the NBA that are old, they're not much older or even younger or just about the same age as his son. But you're jumping over these guys, He's doing something that is, to be honest with you, biologically impossible. Hell, even Randy Moss, who had a 51-inch vertical leap, started declining athletically when he hit 40. Same thing with Terrell Owens. These guys were uber freak athletes. Same thing with Muhammad Ali, a freak athlete. We still never seen a heavyweight with his speed. But even as he aged, he diminished. So, miss me with this super freak athlete bullshit. Another thing, I think it kind of helps when, you're only playing 50, 60 games a year. I mean, I think I read a stat somewhere that said that Ramon James is only averaging about 59 games played a year as a Laker. That means on average, he's missing 23 games a year. 23 games a year. And we know what's going to happen this year. We know what's going to happen. It happens every year. So I'm going to say it already. I'm going to say it right here, October 13th, 2024. Sometime after the All-Star break, when he goes into cruise control, he's going to get this convenient so-called injury that's never going to be specifically defined. Let's just call it a knee issue or a middle foot issue or a foot issue or an ankle issue. And it's going to be the convenient excuse for him to load manage. Because he's in year 22 and LeBron James deserves this. He earns this right. He earned the right to sit. Kawhi didn't, but LeBron does. So let's pile on Kawhi for him load managing, even though he has a proven injury. But let's give LeBron a super pass. We know how that is. We know what time it is, man. So he's going to sit down and giggle and laugh on the sidelines, or he cuddled up next to Jenny Buss. Or the Lakers have a 30 and 43 record. JJ Redick going to be, standing on the sideline. And, you can be called a genius and all this, while somebody with the Lakers, some black player probably D'Lo, if he was still with the team, they're going to be the scapegoat. It's never going to be LeBron. It's never going to be AD. It's never going to be JJ Redick, I don't believe. At least not by his fan base, not by the mainstream media. It's going to be D'Lo or somebody, or some bum coming off the bench. Some bum that's probably averaging about 8 points a game, while Bronny probably going to be averaging 0.3 on 3.7% shooting. But, you got to be patient with Bronny in year one. That's the argument going to be. But anyway, that's all I got to say about it, man. Get your sleep. It's important. Get your sleep. You too can play 50 years in the NBA. You just get your sleep. Just get your winks. Get your shut eye. And you too will play 68 years in the NBA.